All right, is that last-minute grammar panic starting to set in? I get it, but don't you worry. This right here, this is your one-shot solution to absolutely nail every single concept you need for that icse Class 10 exam.
So here's the game plan. We're going to start with the absolute foundation, which is tenses, of course. Then we'll build our way up, piece by piece, until we're totally ready to crush some real exam questions.
Okay, first up, tenses. Why are we starting here? Simple. They are the bedrock of English grammar. I'm telling you, if you can get this one thing right, everything else we talk about today is going to feel like a walk in the park. Seriously.
Okay, check this out. This one simple rule is going to clear up so much confusion. It's called past follows past, and it's exactly what it sounds like. If the main part of your sentence is in the past tense, then the next part, you guessed it, also has to be in a past tense. It's a chain reaction. Past always follows past. Simple as that.
But, every rule has its exception, right? And this one is a biggie. If you're talking about a universal truth, like, the earth revolves around the sun, or a regular habit, that part of the sentence stays in the present tense. This is a classic exam trap, so you've got to lock this one away. Don't fall for it.
All right, now that we've got our foundation solid, let's build on it. Next up, active versus passive voice. Now, this is a topic where so many students trip up and lose easy marks. And it's not because it's hard, it's because they forget one single critical rule.
And here it is. This might be the most important thing you learned today about this topic. You see, in reported speech, the tense changes. Has becomes had. Simple. But, and this is the key, in active and passive voice, the tense does not change. It stays exactly the same. If it's present perfect, it stays present perfect. You have to burn this difference into your brain.
So let's break it down even simpler. Just think of it like this. Active voice puts the spotlight on who did the action. The doer is the star of the show. But in passive voice, we move that spotlight. The focus is now on the action itself, or whatever is receiving the action. The whole perspective just flips.
So how do you actually do it? Easy. Just follow this simple three-step recipe. Step 1. Your main verb always, and I mean always, becomes the V3 form, the past participle. Step 2. You drop in the right form of the verb to be. Is, are, was, were, been. And step 3, what's our golden rule? Say it with me. No, tense, change. That's it.
All right, let's move on to the art of rewording sentences. This is all about transformation. And listen, this isn't magic or guesswork. It's all about knowing the right formulas to swap things around without, and this is crucial, without changing the original meaning or the tense.
Okay, here's a classic you are almost guaranteed to see on your exam. Transforming as soon as into no sooner had. The trick here is just remembering the pattern. It's always no sooner had, then your subject, then the V3 form of the verb, and, don't forget this part, you connect the two ideas with the word than. Just memorize that structure. And here's another fan favorite from the exam setters, the to transformation. Now, whenever you see too weak to walk, it's already got a negative vibe, right? So when you transform it, you just make that negative part super obvious. It becomes so weak that he cannot walk. The meaning is exactly the same, you're just spelling it out. Question tags. These are easy marks, people. It's all about balance, like a seesaw. If the sentence is positive, the tag at the end has to be negative. And if the sentence is negative, you flip it. The tag becomes positive. All you have to do is find that little helping verb and turn it into its opposite. That's the whole game.
Okay, let's add the final polish to our grammar skills. We're talking about prepositions. Now, I know these can seem a little tricky, but once you get the logic behind them, it's a surefire way to scoop up some really easy marks. Let's not leave those on the table.
So here's the main difference you need to know. Just ask yourself one question. Is it about a specific point in time or a fixed location? If the answer is yes, you're probably going to use words like since or in. But if it's about a duration of time or movement from one place to another, that's when you bring in words like for and into. It's all about static versus movement.
All right, the theory is done. You've learned the rules. Now it's time for the real deal. Let's put your knowledge to the test and tackle some actual previous year questions from the icse papers. Let's see what you've got.
First question up. Take a look at these two sentences. The challenge? Combine them into one single, smooth sentence. The catch? You can't use and, but, or so. Go on. Take a second. How would you do it?
And the correct answer is A.
The cleanest, most elegant way to do it is with the relative pronoun which. These are fresh mangoes, which I bought yesterday. See how smoothly that connects the two ideas? Perfect.
Okay, next challenge. A classic active to passive conversion. Look at this sentence. Your job is to flip it into the passive voice. And while you're thinking, remember those 3 golden rules we talked about? Especially that really, really important one about not changing the tense.
And the answer is D. The rules of the game were taught by the coach to the children. Let's break that down. The original sentence used taught. That's simple past tense. So our passive sentence has to stay in the simple past, which is were taught. The tense didn't change. See? That golden rule is your best friend here.
Okay, let's flip the script now. We're doing a transformation in reverse. This time we're starting with no sooner, and you need to rewrite it starting with as soon as. Think about how to rearrange the pieces while making sure the tense stays perfectly in sync.
You got it. The correct answer is D. As soon as the film star arrived, the crowd cheered. It's a perfect match. The star arrived, past tense. The crowd cheered, also past tense. The cause and effect and the timing are kept exactly the same. Beautiful. Woo, we have covered a ton of ground in a really short time. So let's boil it all down. What are the absolute must-know golden rules that you need to take away from all of this?
Here they are, your 5 golden rules for grammar mastery. Seriously, if you can just burn these 5 points into your memory, you'll be able to handle pretty much any grammar question they throw at you. I mean it. You are ready for this exam.
Hey, if this quick and dirty breakdown of the golden rules helped you out, do us a favor and hit that subscribe button for Study Slide. We've got a lot more exam-ready explainers coming your way. Thanks for hanging out with me. Now go on, get out there and absolutely ace that exam.